welcome or welcome back. I've talked about this a few times. I don't know if it was like on YouTube or Instagram, but I am like really not amazing at making amigurumi, either like knitted or crochet, usually crocheted, like little like stuffed animals or like dolls. I'm not entirely sure like what the correct definition is, but that's kind of like how I see it. But I'm not really good at them. But you know what, I kind of thought about how it would be nice if I could send some to my sister, because she like moved in August and I haven't like seen her then, and we have to like send her some things, and it's one of those things where up to a certain weight the shipping price is still going to be the same. So I thought, why don't I just like add some extra stuff in there since there's like space in the package anyway. So yeah, so basically the plan is to kind of take you all along, because I thought maybe it would be interesting and it could make for like a cozy like video or whatever. But I have like a whole collection on Instagram saved with like a bunch of patterns that I like, and you can tell most of them are like amigurumis because my mom sends me like a lot of them. I have like a whole ass collection. I have so many. But yeah, most of the ones that I'm planning on making for her are like cinema rolls though. So there's like this one right here. It's a free pattern, so it's like readily available. And then there's like this one, which is a miffy that I probably will just like buy sometime later because I think it's like super cute. And there are like a lot more, like this chubby cinema roll. And I'm definitely gonna make this one right here. It kind of reminds me of like gummy bears. So it kind of looks like a gummy bear, like tiny little cinema roll. And then I'll definitely also make this one, which are like a bunch of like knitted cinnas. This person, I saw that they used a tutorial on YouTube from somebody else. So I'm just gonna search those people up. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan. I probably won't start on it today, like start making anything today, because I'm pretty busy. But I might like start tomorrow or maybe the day after. So I'm about to work on the head now, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised by how like simple the pattern is. I thought that maybe we'd have to like do something really complicated, but we're just knitting like flat. I don't know if we're gonna make like two body pieces. I'm pretty sure we are, and then we're gonna like seam it together to make his chunky body. But yeah, it's going well so far. So as I'm making this, I'm kind of getting the idea that we're making it all together and then you're just gonna seam the side of it, because that's kind of what it looks like to me. So I don't think you need to make two panels of this. I think it's just like one and then you just seam it. But yeah, we shall see. So far the pattern is actually really easy to understand, and I think the tutorial is really good for anyone who's like even an intermediate beginner, because it literally goes step by step as to every single like row that you need to do. I just finished with the body, the feet, and the head. I'm just gonna start on the ears next. Been about an hour of knitting and I just finished the two ears, and now I'm starting on the arms.
So I took a little bit of a break from filming, but I have everything ready to assemble. I have the head and the body, the two long ears, the tail, and then the two little arms. So we shall see how this is, because I'm not a super big fan of like seaming, but that's okay. So I have to go to class soon, but he is looking so dang ass cute. Look at him. Oh my gosh. Before I actually cinched in the neck area, this part, he was looking a little funky, but after like cinching it in, he looks so freaking cute. And actually, you know what, like this, he kind of reminds me of that mummy in that anime called like How to Take Care of a Mummy. It's something like that, but he looks like that Mira. So cute. I'm excited to finish him after class. So, a tiny update. I am almost done with Cinnamoroll. Look how cute he looks right now. My gosh. Look at the little tiny arms and like the chubby body and the little legs. So freaking cute. He actually took me a lot longer than I thought, so everything was going well. I like finished all the different parts in I think around 3 hours, which sounds like a lot for such a small thing, but you actually have to knit quite a lot. Like the tail was like literally like 50 rows, so it was kind of a lot of rows. And then when I was attaching everything together, I accidentally attached the ears backwards. The longer part should be on the front and then the shorter part is on the back, so basically I just messed that up. But all is well. I finally attached everything except for the tail. The tail's gonna go on like this, and then once I'm done with that, I just need to embroider on the face, put on the little key ring, and then I'm good. My plan for today is to finish knitted Cinnamoroll, make him into a keychain, and then tonight I might work on a smaller project. Like maybe there's like a Cinnamoroll pattern and he kind of looks like a gummy bear, so I might do that one because that one seems like pretty doable for me, and like I won't be like super pressed for time. Like I can probably do it in like 2 hours. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so originally I was struggling with what yarn I should use because I really want to make a fuzzy cinema roll. So I was like using this thicker yarn, which is a 3-ply yarn, and that was just way too much. So I just split them all into 1-ply, and I'm going to be working it with this white yarn in hopes that I will be able to see my stitches a lot better. So we shall see how that goes. So here's a close-up of what it looks like when you're using one strand of the fur yarn and then one strand of just normal acrylic. And so as you can see, you actually can see the stitches like pretty well, and the fabric itself, just like the crochet itself, it's still really furry. So I think this is actually a pretty good method, I would say. Okay, so I just finished the head and it's already looking so cute. Like literally just like the head part kind of reminds me of like the jellyfish in Genshin and Fontaine, because they have like the same little floppy ear thingy. So I feel like this is gonna look so cute. Yeah, so I just need to stuff the head and then like continue on with the pattern, and I will show you all my progress as I work on it. But look how tiny he is. So cute. So an update that last night I finally finished this knitted cinema roll. So cute. I ended up using duplicate stitch for the eyes and the cheeks rather than embroidery floss, because I kind of wanted to give this one like a super like knitted look since it's like knitted. But I'm really happy with how this came out. I don't think it's like perfect, because there are obviously some things about this that are like a little bit wonky, like this back part over here and like the way that the tail is attached, but overall I'm like pretty happy with how it turned out. And then last night I also worked on this tiny crocheted project, which is like a small eared little tiny gummy bear licking cinema roll. This one didn't come with like a tail, but I really wanted him to have like the little like swirly cinnamon roll like tail, so I like added a tiny one. And yeah, so I have 2 so far, and I want to make like either like 2 more or 3 more, and then after that I think I will ship everything out to my sister. Hello, so it's really late right now, but I do kind of want to make like one thing tonight because I haven't made anything in like the past day or so, and like I kind of just want to like finish everything so I could like ship everything over. And so I was thinking about what I wanted to make, because I kind of didn't want to make any more cinema rolls. Like I already made 2, and I feel like if I make like 4 or 5 of them, it'd be kind of overkill, but maybe that's just like my personal opinion. So I was like thinking about what I should make, and then I thought about my sister's roommate's cat, who my sister really likes, and the cat's like super cute, like really cuddly, like dog-like cat. So I was like, what if I make that? And then what if I also make Pickle, which is like our dog. So yeah, I think those are gonna be my last 2 projects. The roommate's cat looks like this. He's so adorable. Look at him. This is like the perfect reference photo because he's literally loafing in here, and in the tutorial the cats are also loafing, so I think it will work out perfect. Okay, so I just finished stuffing the cat, and if you compare them, I try to make the head part with like 2 gray spots on each side because you can tell over here, and then I also try to imitate that on like the back, but there are like barely any stitches in this pattern because it's such a tiny cat that it was a little bit difficult to like color match, but you know what, it's okay. Do you think they resemble each other? There should be like a gray patch over here, but it's like too small. Oh well. You know, I tried my best. It's still pretty cute. So I just finished the body part of this, and it literally just looks like a fluffy egg right now. It's so funny. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna make all the other attachments like the ears and the arms and the tail, and then I'll be done. So I just finished this, and I think it's quite cute. I don't necessarily think it looks like her. I feel like maybe if I put like her snout here, because she has like a really long like mouth nose area, since she's like part terrier, I was like, maybe this would look more like her. So my plan is to just take out the face and then sew on like a little like circle ovally part right here, and then like embroider the face on, and then maybe it will look more like her. Alright, so I just finished this, and I put like a little muzzle snout on her, and I think it actually looks like her more now. Do you think so too? Hello, so oh my god. Anyway, so I don't feel like setting up like all my my tripod and everything, and I also don't feel well, so I don't really want to show my face that much for this outro, but I'm just gonna show you everything that I made so far, and then like kind of like basically what I liked and like didn't like about it, as I always do. So yeah, let's go do that. Alright, so this is everything that I made. I made 2 cinema rolls, this gummy bear cinna and then the knitted cinna, and then I made my sister's roommate's cat, whose name I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. And then I also made pickle. Let's talk about the knitted cinnamon roll because that's the one that I made first. So I actually think that he came out pretty well. I would say he looks a little bit wonky in some areas, like his leg area is a little bit wonky, and his like this back part is like a little bit wonky, as you can see, and the way I attached the tail was like a little sus, but I think that he turned out pretty cute anyway. I think he looks pretty good, okay? Next, we have this one. I like to call this one gummy bear cinna because the placement of the arms and the legs kind of reminds me of a gummy bear. I would say his ears are a little bit too short, but you know what? I actually think it looks pretty cute. And then also the way I embroidered on the eyes are a little funky, but I don't think they look too bad, and I don't really want to redo them, so yeah. And then the next thing that I made is this. Again, I forgot what the roommate's cat's name is. I'm so sorry, sir, but you're very cute. But anyway, I try to make this one look like the roommate's cat. One thing that I would like to do differently is I need to extend this part more, but yeah, it was like a little bit difficult for me to figure out how to do the coloring because I never made this pattern before. So yeah, but anyway, I still think that he came out pretty dang cute. All right, next is this last one. I tried to make my dog Pickle, and I actually think that this turned out better than like before when I didn't use the muzzle. And then I also like fastened the ears on the side more like that, just to like make it more like triangle and like floppy. And then one thing that I wish I had some kind of thing so I can make like this top part like lightly toasted, because she looks like a lightly toasted marshmallow, but I don't, so but that's okay. But yeah, I still think that she turned out to be really cute, and now I want one for myself. I'll probably make one later. Anyway, I'm really happy with how all of them turned out. I think they all turned out pretty dang cute. So for somebody who's like not super great at amigurumi, I would say that these are all successes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and if you stuck around all the way until the end of the video, thank you so much for doing that little extra bit, because it makes me really happy to know that some of y'all like actually watch my videos like all the way through. But yeah, I will see you all in my next video, whenever that is. But for now, bye bye.